Quality time is what we are talking about today, because one of the things we do in the academy is to spend quality time with our children. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes every day, spending quality time with them. Now, when we talk about quality time, very many parents actually spend time with their children. However, the time is not quality. It is not about the quantity, the amount of time you spend with someone or your children. It is about the quality of that time. For very many busy moms, busy dads, yes, you can still create time out of your busyness to spend with your children. Now, it is not about the amount of time. Oh, I don't have so much time. No, it is not about the amount of time. It's about the quality of the time you have to spend with them. So even if your time is limited, you are constrained time-wise, you can still spend quality. Make the little time you have be of quality. So today is all about quality time. Talking about quality time. My name is Enime Orebo, and welcome to Parenting with Enime Orebo. This class is powered by the Visionary Parent Academy, an academy where parents come together, parent the vision, they come together to craft their vision. You know, they bring the end of their children they want to see. They bring it in mind and they begin to create goals, create plans to actually achieve that end. We believe that now parenting is not by chance. No. There are principles in life, really. The planting and the reaping. Yes, what we do in the Visionary Parent Academy is to plant what we want to reap. So if you're not in the Visionary Parent Academy, you are missing, because we do a lot of things there, practical. We answer your parenting questions, we provide solutions to your parenting struggles. So it's a place you want to be. And for all what we do here, our fee is a steal. If you look at our fee, it's just 2,000 naira monthly. However, we don't do monthly subscription. We just do a one-off subscription. So if you're not with us, hey, run already to come and be with us in the academy. It's 48,000 naira and they admit 2. And your teenager also get a mentorship, a monthly mentorship from the academic coaches. Back to what we have today, quality time with our children. How to actually make the time you have quality for your children. What is quality time? Quality time refers to the time you spend with someone in a focused, meaningful, and intentional manner. The time that brings connection, the time that meets a person's emotional needs, the time that actually creates memories. This is quality time. Again, it is not the amount of time you spend, but the quality of time you spend with someone, the intentionality, the focus, the meaningfulness behind it. It's what makes your time quality. Look at some of the key elements or characteristics of quality time. The first one is focus. You are with someone, you are focused on that person, on your conversation. You are not being distracted. Your phone is not ringing and you want to pick. You are not scrolling on social media. That is key characteristics of quality time. You are focused in that time you are having with that person. Another key element is you are having a meaningful interaction. A meaningful interaction is the interaction you are having. They're actually meeting the person's needs. They are answering their questions. They are providing solutions to their struggles. It's not about you. You are not talking about you. You are listening. Listening is a skill. Maybe I should do a video on listening one of these days. You are actually listening. You are empathizing. You are understanding. And because if you don't listen, if you don't empathize, if you don't listen, if you don't understand, you cannot even empathize, you know. And if you cannot do that, you cannot provide, you cannot meet the person's needs. So quality time requires you to have meaningful interaction with your children, your spouse, or anyone you are having that quality time with. During quality time, you can share activities just to make the, especially maybe when you are starting, like the other day I was going to have the puberty education class for my daughter when she turned 10. We wanted to have an indoor picnic. Unfortunately, she was a bit unwell, so we wanted to have an indoor picnic. We had board games and all of that. We have a shared activity just to kind of take us into the whole discussion. So in quality time, you can have a shared activity that interests especially your child, because now is your child you want to meet, you're having a quality time with, is your child you actually want to create memories with. So there can be a shared activity that actually meets your child's interest. Another thing that happens in quality time, another characteristic is the person you are talking to your child is able to talk to you honestly, have an open communication. That is what makes the time quality. You want to spend a time with your child who is not in a good place. You want to be able to reach your child. You want to be able to reach your child's heart to understand how they feel, why they feel what they feel, and what is happening to them. You can just spend an hour there doing nothing. You are not able to reach your child. It simply means you have not spent quality time, because your quality time should be able to penetrate your child in such a manner that they are open up to you and they're sharing you things that you actually want them to share with you. That is one of the key characteristics of quality time. There's an open communication, especially if you want to help your child answer some questions. There's an open communication. Lastly, about the characteristics of quality time is that it leads to bonding. Yes, it helps you strengthen your connection, your relationship with your child. You don't want to spend all that time every day, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, meeting your child where they are, and at the end of the day, both of you are say a loggerhead or say a war. No. Quality time should be able to strengthen your relationship with your child. Now, these are the 5 characteristics of quality time according to Enime Forever. Now, let me share some practical tips to share quality time with your loved ones, your children. Firstly, be present. Yes, make sure you are focused. We've talked about that already. Make sure you are focused. Put all distractions away. Except you are bonding. You want to spend your time over a movie. Now, turn off your movie. Turn off the TV. Your phones, except maybe you want to watch something on the phone and maybe now use it as a teachable moment to talk about something, except maybe your time with your child is structured in such a manner that, okay, you want to use it to teach or something. You want just to have a conversation, maybe you have an issue in your family, you want to meet your child in such a manner that, okay, you want to have this time problem solving, collaborative problem solving. So you want to, okay, let me use this video to introduce this topic or something, or like want to have the sex ed talk with your child. So, okay, I have a movie I actually want to use to introduce the topic. Like I remember when I was teaching some of my children in secondary school, I used the movie by Stephanie Linus, Dry. The Dry was a perfect movie to start the talk on puberty, sex education, and all of that. So except something like that is what you want to do or you are planning to do, take your gadgets away. Take your television away. Do not scroll on social media because they are a distraction. Put them away before you even start your class. Put them away. So another thing you want to do is another tip is create family traditions. Yes, establish routines for quality time. It can be, okay, bedtime stories. We read bedtime stories every day. That 15 minutes you spend with your child, that 20 minutes is a great deal. Your children will remember this thing. It boosts their confidence. It makes them happy. And they are learning. They can trust you. You are there for them. You leave everything you have to do and you are there for them. They trust you. They know they are dependable. So create a family tradition. It can be, okay, once a month we do this, we do a picnic, outdoor, indoor, we go out. Once a week we do this, we bake together, we cook together, we have fun together. In the Visionary Parents Academy, we have weekly family activities. It is for us to create quality time with our children. These weekly activities, we just once a week activity, we design them. We share with you in the academy, and you are expected to carry it out. It's that time with your children. It's not time to correct. It's not time to yell. It's not time to nag. It's not time for any parenting. It's just time for connection. no matter what the activity. It can be okay, have your children, everybody draw each other. That kind of activity. It's meant to be fun, to bring laughter. Everyone is laughing. You drew mommy's eyes so big. Are my eyes this big? Even if it's not funny to you, just laugh. Just create that moment, that memories with them. So create a family tradition. It can be once a week, once a month. Your family tradition doesn't come in the way of your everyday connection with your children, because every single day your children go out to school, they meet all sorts of manners. They want to come back to you and rely on you. They want to depend on you. They want to trust you to be able to burden. Another tip for you to create quality time or to have quality time with your children is to have one-on-one dates with your children. If you have 3-4 children, you want to have one-on-one dates. You want to meet each child, take one child out, just have a meeting with each child. Time alone. It's just me and you, mom and you, dad and you, all by ourselves alone. Have that one-on-one time with each child. Sometimes siblings are not comfortable. It's not everything, no matter how close you are to a person, it's not everything you are comfortable sharing. So that moment, when you are all together, I have 3 kids now, we are all together. Everyone is dragging for attention. I want to say this, I want to do this, and all of that. Just like, let me give you a particular example. When your kids are much younger, everyone wants to sleep close to you. Everyone wants you to carry them. That is it. They're all dragging for attention. You want to lie on the bed. You want to say, I'm the one that is lying close to mommy and all of that. It happens to me a great deal. It still happens to me now. I have a 10-year-old. I have a 7-year-old. They still drag to sleep close to me. They still drag to be the one to hold my hand, to carry my bag and all of that. So that attention with all of them during the family activity is divided. Yes, we are sharing the attention with 3-4 children. So now that it's just you and the child, one-on-one, it becomes so everything, every focus is on the child. You're not listening to this, you're not listening to this, you're not listening to that. They are not taking turns to talk. It's just one child that is getting your whole attention, and it is highly, highly helpful. That one-on-one time with your child is very, very helpful. The children are free. It makes them easy. It makes them more vulnerable. It makes them want to talk more to you, and you cannot be in their world. Just the activity the child likes is what you are doing in that one-on-one time. Unlike when they are 3, you have to look, okay, I don't like Ludo, I don't like Snake and Ladder, I don't like Scrabble. What do you like? Okay, let's vote. We do what 2 people like and all of that. But when it's one person, it's just what that one person would like. The attention is just on that person. So one-on-one time with your child is another fantastic way to actually have quality time with your children. Another tip about quality time is to join in their world. Quality time is not about you. It's not time for you to nag. It's not time for you to begin to show them their mistakes, for you to begin to correct. No, it's time to deliberately build a relationship with them. It's time to pay blind attention to their mistakes and laugh about it. Just watch them, learn from them, listen to them, have them tell you things. You have your stories to share with them just for the fun of it. Quality time is just time that make your child feel relaxed, feel happy, feel they are not judged by you, feel they can count on you. It is time to do what the child loves. Yes, it is not about you. No, there are things you love, put them away. It is now time to meet the child. Do what the child loves. Make the child feel special. Ask them open-ended questions. Enter their world. It is that time to feel they can trust you. Yes, that is one tip again you need to know about quality time. Don't make quality time about you. I know sometimes when you want to have family time, it doesn't always end well, or it doesn't always start well, or there is always one child who brings drama or the other. It happens. Sometimes we're having a family time and one child is bringing drama, so kind of bringing in what I call negative energy, seeping in and all of that. No, you should not be the one to bring in that negative energy. Nah. So make sure you're in a good place. Make sure your triggers are well taken care of. You are in a good place, so that at the end of the day, your child is happy, your child is relaxed, your child looks forward to more quality time. In fact, time for fun activities should be for giggling, for laughing, for making merry and all of that. So quality time is not about you. It's about your child, joining them in their world. So is it a game they love to play? Is it a movie they love to watch? Is it sports they love to be? And all. Now, for very busy parents, quality time is not just all about setting the time aside to be with your child. Quality time is also being there for your child, standing up for them, being there for them. You know, something like your child has an event in school or anywhere, attending that event matters a great deal to the child. Because the child needs you to be there. You've spent your time being there. It is quality time to the child. Now, your child is not feeling well. You spend your time nurturing your child. It is quality time. Your child wants a particular meal. You spend your time cooking that meal for your child. It is quality time. So quality time is not just about being physically there, as in there for your child. It's about the things you do. Your child is going to school in the morning. Your child wants to leave. You're a very busy parent. You don't have all day to wait for your child and all of that to come back to make out time and all. What you do is that moment your child is leaving for school, that departing moment, make it quality time. Make sure your child is happy. Give your child a hug, a high five, a fist bump. Tell your child have a blessed day. Affirm your child. That is quality time. You go and pick your child from school. You know you are very busy. It is just 5 minutes drive home. Make that 5 minutes drive home memorable. Let them share how their school went and all of that. Let them make that time quality. Like I said, very busy parents can also have quality time with their children. The little time you meet your child, make it quality. Make it memorable for them. Make it good for them. Do children misbehave? Oh yes, they do, and their misbehaviors may want to get to you. But what do? Those times they misbehave, you want to correct them with love. You want to correct them with empathy. You want to make sure their fault doesn't seem like you are judging or you are criticizing or you are condemning. That is quality time. Quality time is not just all about, coming to create a particular time to be with your child. Quality time is what you do with each time you have with your child. Each time you spend your time listening, you spend your time understanding, you spend your time problem solving, you have to spend your time empathizing. That is quality time. So you can be with your child from morning till evening, and all you do is now whine, fights, and all of that. It is not quality time, it is quantity time. Quality time is what you do with the time. No matter how short your time is, no matter how busy you are as a parent, what you do with the little time you have in between is quality time with your child. Now, this is why in the Visionary Parents Academy we have a lifestyle. Yes, we have a great deal of about 30 different lifestyles we have. Now, it is for us to be able to make our every moment with our children of quality. Will they misbehave? Will they trigger us? Will they make them angry? Absolutely. But we still need to understand the quality of every single time we spend with them. It is when your time with your child, when your child makes a mistake, the time you are spending correcting that child is of quality, that your child will boldly come to you next time when they make a mistake. But when the time doesn't have quality, they will not want to come to you again. So quality time is not about the amount of time, it's what you do with the time. That is quality time in parenting. During quality time, there are so many things you can do with your child. Yes, so many activities. We have a lot of activities we do in the park, in the Visionary Parents Academy, formerly park. So our children will be sharing it in the academy. So again, you need to join the academy because you are missing a lot if you're not in the academy. We'll share it as we progress. So quality time can also be outdoor, not only indoor. You can have it outdoor. Yes, outdoor activities. You can do indoor activities. You can even bake together. You can cook together. Chore time can be quality time too. Chore time, yes, can be quality time. I always say to parents that chore time are an opportunity for you to teach, for you to model, for you to reinforce, for you to affirm your child. A lot of things you can do at chore time. So chore time can also be a quality time. Your child is doing chores and they're making mistakes. Yes, it can be a quality time. It is what you do with your time. You can bake, you can do art and craft projects, you can share stories. Yes, stories are very important. One of the things we do at the Visionary Parents Academy is to share stories. Share stories, our personal stories, experiences. real life stories, experiences, so that this generation, that is a forensic generation, they will be learning firsthand from real life happenings, real life experiences. You attend their events. Yes, I've talked about that. You can play games during quality times. You can practice mindfulness during quality time. You can create family scrapbook. Yes, this is very important. You know, every time you have quality time, you just have it can be a scrap wall, it can be a scrapbook, it can be a journal, anything, a picture journal or anything. It can be quality time, family time wall or something. You know, every time you have a family time, you just have your picture, you post it there. Every time you have family time, you have your picture, you post it there. You know, it serves as a good memory for your children. They always come here, they look at it. Oh, see the way you were dancing, see the way your leg was bent. You know, see what you drew, mommy. Oh, this is definitely not mommy. You know, it's a lot of fun for the children. It creates memory for them. It just kind of bring you in their mind all the time. Now, let me tell you one thing about family time. Family time. I always say to parents, for example, you have a particular, let's say Sunday evening is our family time in my family. Let's say that. And your children, they're grown, they're out of the house, they're in school or they're in their families. When it's Sunday evening, 7 p.m., they'll remember, when I was home, this time it used to be my family time. Or, if I was home now, everybody will gather around here, we'll be doing this, we'll be doing that, and all of that. They will always remember. They will always remember. That is it. So during family time, you ask open-ended questions. You have open-ended questions to understand your children. You express affection. I've said it before. Family time is not time for you to start teaching. It's not time for you, except it's designed to teach. It's not time for you to start teaching. It's not time for you to start quality time rather. It's not time for you to start criticizing, nagging, and whining. It's time for you to show affection and all of that. Now, there's something I'd like you to know again. Now, for every child, you know, time is what quality time means to them is kind of different. You know, there are factors that interfere in how we see things. What quality time means to us is also different. Age is a factor, temperament is a factor. A lot of things are factors to what quality time means to us. So I don't want this video to be too long. So what I'll do, I'm going to share this 5-page document with the Visionary Parent Academy. So if you have a child at a particular age, you should be able to understand what quality child time means to that child, so that you can take advantage of it and have real quality time with that child from age 0 to age. When your child becomes independent, you should be able to understand what quality time means to your child and able to have it. So I'll share it in the academy. Another reason you should join us quickly, because we have a whole lot to do. We do a lot, you know. we have amazing resources, and you know what, just come and join us. And if you don't get your value, ask for your money and I'll give it back to you. Guarantee. Thank you so much for joining me. What you want to do, if you got value from this video, please do it to share, do it to like, do it to drop a comment, ask your question. Feel free to ask the questions all the time. And you have struggles, do it to share your struggles. We are here to answer you. Thank you again for joining me. My name is Enimi Orebo, and this is Parenting with Enimi Orebo. However, this class was powered by the Visionary Parent Academy. We expect you to join us in the Visionary Parent Academy. Bye-bye.